Good morning, honored guests, faculty members, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. It is with great pleasure and pride that we gather here today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates. I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you as we come together to mark this significant milestone. Thank you to everyone in attendance for joining us on this joyous occasion.
Thank you, Alicia. Good morning. I'm David Hamilton, principal here at Cumberland Gap High School. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, we'd like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2024. To the parents, grandparents, and family members who have supported these graduates, your dedication and commitment have been crucial in shaping the young adults we celebrate today. Thank you for entrusting in us with their education and care for your children these last 4 years. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform, and if you would please hold your applause until we have completed. First of all, my assistant principal, Ms. Beth Beeler, our technology supervisor and safety coordinator, Ms. Whitney Bowling, our very supportive director of schools, Ms. Meredith Arnold, Human Resource Administrator and Assistant Director of Schools, Ms. Dana Smith, our Elementary Education Supervisor and Assistant Director of Schools, Dr. Megan England, our Director of Career Technical Education and Secondary Education Supervisor, Mr. Daniel Satterfield, our school board members, First District Board Member, Mr. Shane Bunch, Second District, Ms. Juanita Honeycutt, Third District, Ms. Nita Muncie, Fourth District, Mr. Mark Reese, Fifth District, Ms. Linda Fultz, Sixth District, Mr. Dan Pierman, Seventh District, and our board chairman, Mr. Wade Breedy, the Mayor of City of Harrogate, Mr. Troy Poore, Mayor of Claiborne County, Mr. Joe Brooks, Sheriff of Claiborne County, Mr. Bobby Brooks. Thank you all for being here with us today. A couple groups I want to say thanks to that are very special to our school. Our entire custodial staff who has worked extremely hard these past 2 weeks, as always, but getting ready for graduation. Not sure if it will be outdoors or indoors, so I just want to give them a nice round of applause to our entire custodial staff for all their hard work and what they do. Also, it's a special day for our maintenance supervisor here at the school. We have been short-handed the last little bit. He is taking care of things here on the inside of the building and all of our grounds. I'd like to recognize him. Like I said, it's a special day. His son is also graduating, Mr. Edward England. We couldn't do all the things that we do here without great guidance staff. Our guidance office is phenomenal. They have been very helpful to all of our graduates, and I want to recognize them as well. Ms. Rachel Fox, Ms. Mary Ann Lefevers, Ms. Sarah Beth Rogers. If you guys would please stand. Thank you very much. And to our amazing faculty, your guidance and wisdom have been key to our students' success. I want to say thank you for your passion and your commitment to our students and our school. Faculty, would you please stand and be recognized, please? Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize a graduate who has already signed with the Army National Guard to serve our country. Mr. Landon Dunn, would you please stand? as you can see, our country is in good hands with Landon. So, Landon, we're very proud of you for agreeing to serve our country. Thank you, sir. To our graduates, first of all, I want to say congratulations and just let you know how proud I am of you. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. It is both an ending and a beginning. The culmination of years of hard work, late night studies, great friendships, and the small steps and giant leaps you have made along the way. Watching you grow these last 4 years have been very rewarding, and we look forward to great things from the class of 2024. As you step forward in the next chapter of your lives, please remember the values that CGHS has instilled in you. Carry forward the spirit of community, the pursuit of knowledge, and the courage to stand up for what is right. Whether you're continuing your education, entering the workforce, or taking another path, the foundation you have built here will support your dreams and your goals. You will be sorely missed by this school. And as always, how about that Panther pride?
Now introducing our salutatorian, Miss Brinley Foster.
Good morning and welcome, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Nearly 4 years ago, my best friend and I were coerced by our parents into transferring to this school. As you can imagine, we were not happy with that situation. Little did we know it would turn into the best years of our young lives. CGHS has supported me both as a student and as a person from the first day that I stepped onto this campus. For the majority of my teen years, I have struggled with my mental health, and what has always pulled me out of a difficult time was basketball. As a child, my dream was to be the first woman in the NBA. Yes, the NBA. This dream of playing collegiately and professionally has ended. Now I plan to become an esteemed lawyer and travel the world, but basketball is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Not just the sport itself, but the people it has brought into my life. Those people began as my team and my coaches and have grown to my best friends and my family. I owe everything that I am to my twin pillars, my role models, my mother and father, who have never failed to love me and push me to be the best version of myself. I'm forever grateful that God gave me them as well as the most amazing family. I will never take for granted the support system that they, as well as my best friends, have given me. Thank all of you for loving me through all of the ups and downs. There are many loved ones that are not here today that us graduates always imagined would be. I know that if mine was here physically, he would be cheering me on and holding a sign. But all of your loved ones are here in your hearts, just as my papa is here in mine. We are making them proud today, and I pray that we continue to do so for the rest of our years. Today is our first step into adulthood, and there will be many mistakes made. My advice to you all is to not fear the future that is full of risk, but rather embrace it. Dreams are allowed to change, and so are people. Live your life to the very fullest and follow your heart. This life is all in God's perfect timing. Thank you. Now let me introduce our first valedictorian, Miss Riley Diddy.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. In preparation for this speech, I struggled to compress the past 4 years into 3 minutes. But within the time allotted to me, I'll endeavor to leave you with what I have found to be most valuable. You see, as a freshman, I thought it would be the numbers, my transcript, the test score, the final exams that people would remember. But as I stand here before you today, it is not the numbers that come to the forefront of my mind. Rather, it's the lessons of empathy, humility, and gratitude that I recall most clearly. I think of one of our fellow graduates and how he taught me the value of addressing people by their name and it's ultimately your kindness that people will remember. I think of my best friend who taught me that conversations are best had over Mexican food. And I think of the single most valuable lesson high school ever taught me. In a culture that champions apathy, be the one seen trying. Push the envelope, defy expectations, be unapologetically yourself. It is because of these lessons that when I walk away from this podium and away from this school, my stride will be steady. I now know that the numbers will not be remembered, but they testify to my belief that dedication paired with effort can accomplish great things. If I could pass along anything that these past 4 years have taught me, it's this. Do not fall into the mentality that failure can be avoided by simply not trying. Failure, although painful and frustrating, is often the best teacher. Lean into it and allow it to pave the path from where you are to where you are meant to go. Success is not achieved in a single moment or defined by an end result. Rather, it is discovered through trials, unearthed in challenge, and born from a willingness to pursue the road less traveled. Embark on that journey, the one where you defy your own limitations and believe that you are capable of everything you dream and stop at nothing to reach your own definition of success. Speaking of success, mine has been shaped by many individuals here with us this morning. To name a few, thank you to my mom, who has made me into the young woman I am today, and who taught me that you will land where you aim. Thank you to my grandparents, who have always been the loudest cheerleaders. And thank you to Mr. Kennedy, who showed me that a lack of a natural ability is not a limitation, but an invitation for growth. Thank you to the staff and guidance, who answered all 4 million of my questions and who never grew irritated by my insistence that my attendance be marked correctly. And thank you to all the faculty who have invested in one of the graduates here this morning. As this chapter closes for students and parents, another chapter is beginning. As a new beginning dawns with its own inevitable trials, failures, and successes, may we appreciate this moment in time, Cumberland Gap High School, class of 2024. Thank you. The next valedictorian speaking is Miss Leah Hatfield.
Thank you. I can't put into words how excited I am to close this chapter of my life and move on to the next one. High school has definitely been an experience, but I'm honored to have experienced it inside the walls of Cumberland Gap High School. Coming in as a freshman, all I could see was a mountain of work ahead that would take years to trek through, but now I'm finishing it. It all happened so quickly, and I owe so much to not only the students, but the faculty and staff of this school. I just wanted to say a few thank yous to the most important people from my time here, and I want to begin with my grandmother and high school counselor, Mary Ann Lefevers. Gran, it's thanks to you that I was even able to attend this school in the first place, and I can't tell you enough how much it meant to me to always have you in the building. It was terrifying to begin high school in an unfamiliar environment with people who already had and knew their friends. You gave me someone to look for in the hallways and to come to at the end of the day, and I can't pay you back for that. I would like to thank Miss D for being with me since the 7th grade and being a constant source of support, Mr. Snyder for making at least one class every day something to be excited for, and Mr. Newton for teaching me not only how to create art, but how to be a decent person and navigate any situation with respect and a moral compass. As students that came in as children and are leaving young adults, we have observed and taken aspects of our instructors' personalities and values to add to our own and build our person. Each of us are leaving with a quality that was instilled by our most influential teacher, whoever it may be, and we will carry it for the rest of our lives. I also want to thank Madison Sellers for deciding to drag me with her clear across creation and keeping me as a friend. I love you very much, and I'm so proud of you. There are just 2 more thank yous that I'd like to share, the first being the 2 most impactful people in my life, my mom and dad. I have never in my life met 2 people more loving, more kind, and more devoted to the Lord than Rebecca and Andrew Hatfield. I just happened to be lucky enough to get them as parents. I cannot stress enough the quality of their character and the loving home that I was blessed to grow up in, the one that they worked so hard to create. No matter where I go, no matter what I achieve in life, nothing will ever make me puff up in pride the way I do when someone says, "You look just like your daddy," or "You talk just like your mama." It's a badge I get to wear in the features on my face and the values instilled in me since I was small. I love you both so much, and I hope that I can become a fraction of the people you are, even half of what you are to me. The last thank you I'm giving tonight is to two people who probably weren't expecting one. They've had a massive impact on my life, even to the point of affecting every decision I make. I want to thank my brother and sister, Liam and Lydia Hatfield. You both gave me something to represent. I had to become a role model for you, and I wanted to work hard to be someone you'd be proud of. The minute I transitioned from only child to oldest sister, I had to learn how to be unselfish and take the focus off of me. I had to learn that the world didn't revolve around me, but my new world revolved around being there for you. No matter what my purpose is in life, one of them will always be being your sister. To my graduating class of 2024, I want to say goodbye and good luck. We're all just beginning the rest of our lives, and these past 4 years were just the prequel. It means something to me that despite where we all end up, we were all connected at this one point in one place for a while. To the incoming freshmen, I want to leave you with something my dad told me at the end of 8th grade on a walk to the Skylight Cave. He told me, "You can spend the next 4 years getting as close to God as you want. There are no barriers. It's step on the gas wide open how far you want to pursue a relationship with the Lord, which impacts your life more than any GPA or ACT score." Thank you, Cumberland Gap, for being my home for the past 4 years. And Mimi, I love you. The next valedictorian speaking today is Nicholas McCorkle.
Dear classmates, faculty, and friends and family, I want to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to my mom and dad for their unwavering support and guidance throughout my academic journey. Their love and encouragement have been my rock, and I am forever grateful for everything that you've done for me. Looking back on my time in high school, I can't think on the days sometimes felt like they were on repeat, but as we neared this monumental day, I realized that those experiences have shaped me into the individual that who I am today. We now have a freedom to do as we choose and create our own paths and create our own destinies, making this moment even more exhilarating. I vividly remember the eager 8th grader within me who couldn't wait to begin high school. That sense of excitement and anticipation has stayed with me throughout these years, and I feel the same way today, and feeling has propelled me forward and has fueled my desire to succeed. As we stand on the brink of graduation, I want to congratulate each and every one of my fellow classmates on this incredible achievement. The class of 2024 is filled with talented, ambitious individuals, and I want to see each and every one of you see great potential. I have no doubt that the future holds amazing opportunities for us all. I'm excited to see where our paths will lead. I also want to extend my deepest thanks to our dedicated teachers, supportive families, and cherished friends for their endless encouragement and belief in us. Without their guidance and love, we would not be standing here ready to take on the world. Congratulations, class of 2024, on this monumentous achievement. The future is bright, and I have no doubt that each and every one of us has the potential to achieve great things. The next valedictorian speaking is Joshua Presley.
Good morning. I would like to take this opportunity to personally acknowledge and thank our family, friends, teaching staff, and administration for the last 4 years and for coming today. To my school community of graduates for 2024, we made it. We had fun marching in the sun. At band and winter guard competitions, we won a lot of great awards. We ate a lot of no-bake cookies at the football games. I don't think any of us will miss the state testing every year. I ate a lot of pizza for lunch and played my guitar. But I didn't come here to reminisce, but to talk seriously. America is our future, and that future is ahead of us. However, as the graduates of 2024, we are graduating into a world whose future ahead is full of uncertainty. But as Americans, we should not lose heart, faith, or hope in our future. For in the nationwide graduates of 2024 is the face of the future, a future full of hope, faith, and prosperity. The diploma we receive today is a sign to the world that we are a class of not only starters, but more importantly, finishers, with the knowledge that we have the ability to change our future for the better. In the faces and minds of my class of 2024 can be seen the future leaders who understand that we are all individuals religiously, politically, physically, and mentally. The graduates you see today are the future doctors, scientists, engineers, teachers, politicians, hairstylists, fathers, mothers, nurses, police, military, and a million other occupational endeavors, and music makers. Quantum mechanics suggests that you can't gauge complete reality with your mind, your brain, but experience teaches anything we set our minds to is possible. So, class of 2024, I charge you today with the responsibility to find the answers to disease, hunger, war, age, political unrest, planetary travel, global damage, use our talents to protect and advance our treasured life and liberty into a new, bright future, and be the start of the new love movement. Let's get to it. Go 2024 Panthers. The next valedictorian speaking is Haley Price.
Good morning and congratulations to my fellow graduates. I'm really thankful and proud to stand here today as a valedictorian for the class of 2024. I'm thankful to God and I give all my glory to Him. I also want to acknowledge my parents because they encouraged me to work hard and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Anyone can agree that our high school years will always be impactful to our lives and memorable. These years take part in shaping us and molding us. There's a quote by Samuel Miller that I like. It says, "I'm nothing but a mosaic of the people that I've met and the things that they've carried." A mosaic is a picture or pattern produced by arranging together small colored pieces of hard materials such as stone, tile, or glass. If our lives are mosaic, I think at least a fourth of the pieces come from high school. Each one of the pieces is someone who made a big difference in our lives. A half of that fourth is teachers, which I want to acknowledge. All of you have made beautiful pieces in our pictures. I really am grateful for all of your efforts to help me grow as a student and as a person. The other half of that fourth is the peers. I've been surrounded by some of you since first grade and a few of you since preschool, and I've met some of you here in high school. I'm blessed to have you as pieces in my mosaic, and I'm honored to be a piece in yours as well. I believe everything happens for a reason. God said in Isaiah 55, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." And in Jeremiah 29, he says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." I believe my teachers, my peers, and I were at this school at this time for a reason. I think we are all mosaics and pieces of mosaics made in God's image and crafted by everyone around us. In Ephesians, the Apostle Paul says we are God's masterpiece. He has perfectly placed every single piece in each masterpiece for a reason, whether it is to help us learn and grow, or teach us patience and endurance, or give us courage and happiness. His masterpieces are my teachers, my coaches, my family, my counselors, my friends, and everyone he has created. As we move beyond high school, we will encounter many more pieces in our mosaics and become pieces of others. I'm confident that all of you will make wonderful pieces in all kinds of mosaics. I'm offering my best wishes of luck and my sincerest congratulations to everyone. Thank you. Our next valedictorian speaking is Alicia Snodgrass.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, administrative professionals, and peers, welcome to the graduation of the class of 2024. I'm so glad to be here in front of you, celebrating this occasion with a few hundred of my closest friends. I want to share a story that more or less sums up my high school experience. So picture this, it's the end of my freshman year of high school, and we're putting on the Spring Theater production of Grease. A whole bunch of us are up on stage, and we've just finished a scene. The prop crew sneaks in to turn a prop around, and it gets stuck on a curtain. Now, I can memorize words off of paper like a champ, but improv is where I draw the line. So when one of my classmates clears his throat and says, "I think I have a business meeting to attend to," I just nod my agreement and follow him off the stage. On the way to the dressing room, I'm like, "Well, yeah, a business meeting with my therapist." The girl next to me blanches. She's like, "Alicia, your mic is still on. Everyone heard you say that." Needless to say, I did not hear the end of that one for a while. My high school experience was often a business meeting with my therapist type situation. No, really, I probably wouldn't be here without my therapist. She's the best. Anyway, this graduating class entered high school during the peak of the pandemic. All our freshman transitions had been canceled, so we had no idea what to expect when we got here. It was pretty rough at first, but I think it's safe to say we got used to things after a while. Personally, sports and extracurriculars are what helped me get comfortable here. I danced my freshman year, and I twirled baton the other 3 years. My experience as a majorette really shaped my confidence and formed me into the person standing before you today. Being able to express myself through movement was so important to my development as an adolescent, and I'm eternally grateful to my coaches for giving me that experience. Debbie and Autumn, when I started twirling, there's no way I would have volunteered to give this speech. Thank you for equipping me with the skills I needed to grow into a leader. I, along with all my fellow seniors, am not the freshman I once was, and I have an entire community of people to thank for that. Specifically, I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me to be the greatest version of myself. Thank you to my Aunt Nani for being the best bonus parent ever. Thank you to my mama for taking care of Alex and me whenever you were needed. Thank you to Miss Compton and Miss Sizemore for teaching me not only English and algebra, but gentleness and kindness. And thank you to the Nash family for providing me with a home away from home and a friendship that turned into a family. I couldn't have done it without all of these people behind me. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15:10, "But by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace toward me was not in vain." It truly does take a village, and I could not have been blessed with a better support system. Moving on from the past, let's talk about today. Today's a huge day for all of us. Not only are we graduating from high school, we're graduating from middle school, elementary school, kindergarten, and even preschool. We're every version of ourselves we've ever been, and this ceremony represents a new chapter for all the versions of us. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love Hosier, and he has a lyric that sums up our new beginning. He says, "You and I have nothing to show but the best of the world in the palm of our hands." We've all been provided a blank slate, and what we choose to do next is up to us. There's another reason today is important too. It's the last time we'll all be together. I know y'all won't show up to the reunion, so let's make this final reunion count. I want to close by talking about our futures. I don't know the stories of everyone sitting beside me, but I know we all have plans lined up for when we leave this campus. Personally, I'm headed to Berea College to dance and study pre-veterinary biology. So if 8 years from now you find yourself in need of an exotic vet, you know who to call. I cannot be more excited for this new chapter of my life, although I have to say, I'm going to miss my twin sister a lot. Isaiah 41:10 brings me a lot of comfort for the future. It says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." As we start this new season, I pray that we go forward boldly, living and loving, or as Hosier says, "Let me wrap my teeth around the world." I've always liked the first day of school more than the last. Weird, I know. It's because I like hellos a lot more than goodbyes. This, however, is a good goodbye. What's next is better than what's already been. Hosier puts it best, of course. He says, "After this, I'm never going to be the same, and I am never going back again." To my fellow graduates, may we never go back. May we always move forward, clothed with strength and dignity, and laughing without fear of the future, like Proverbs says. And to all of the students we leave behind, a word of advice: loosen up. You're supposed to be having fun. There's nothing you're too cool for. Do what brings you joy, no matter what people may think about you. I'll end with a reminder. The world is not split solely into people who already love you and people who never will. Let's get out there and show the world some love. Be blessed. Thank you.
Very impressive group. I'd like to thank our salutatorian and all of our valedictorians for that today, and we're very proud of each and every one of you. This time we will be, our faculty selects a student that goes above and beyond the daily activities of a high school student. This year they have selected a person that has an amazing passion for others, their school, and their family. This student has represented our senior class and our school with honor. It is my honor to present this year's Panther of the Year Award to Miss Kaylee Irvin. Also, each year, our faculty selects our Teacher of the Year, and this year they have chosen one of our outstanding teachers who always puts students first, teaches from bell to bell, and won't accept nothing but our students' best. This year's Teacher of the Year, Ms. Patty Sizemore. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Director of Schools, Ms. Meredith Arnold, as she will come forward and confer the degrees.
Students, this is a very amazing time in your life, and everyone in this room is gathered here together to celebrate you and your accomplishments. By the powers entrusted on me by the Claiborne County Board of Education and the state of Tennessee, I now pronounce you graduates. Congratulations.
Gabriel Elijah Adams. Rebecca Lynn Atkins. Victoria Elaine Allen. Edward Anglin. George Ayers. Abigail Mackenzie Bailey. Allison Marie Baker. Nathan Barman. Kylie Maria Grace Barnes. Kaylee Bayless. Riley Thomas Brock. Savannah Marie Brooks. Isaac Stephen Brown. Lucas Burkhart. Kimberly Nicole Burnett. Alexandria Marie Salenti. Megan Leanne Cox. Landon Trey Crawford. Miles Cristobal Salgado. Ethan Brody Cup. Grace Dameron. Jefferson Davis. Lily Delosier. Faith Nicole DeJulian. Riley Diddy. Landon Dunn. Haley Jean Earls. Piper Edwards. Jonah Dalton Ellison. Lizzie Gabriela Figueroa Paz. Brinley Adele Foster. Jocelyn Marie Fredrickson. Zachary Charles Gino. Hayden Michael Gilbert. Joseph Hunter Gilpin. Emery Reese Glover. Isabella Grace Goins. Austin Tyler Grisham. Matthew Raymond Griffin. Peyton Grace Hartman. Alex Hayden Hatfield. Alexis Jade Hatfield. Asher Hatfield. Leah Grace Hatfield. Mackenzie Raylyn Hatmaker. Madison Lynn Hawkins. Bryson Douglas Hensley. Joshua Scott Presley. Teddy Matthew Ingram. Kaylee Nevaeh Ann Irvin. Dustin Trent Jenkins. Atlas Bell Johnson. Keanu Justin Kiahi Kaua'a Haha. Ava Lynn Kearns.
Cynthia K. Ledford. Denzel Lott. Charles Peyton Manning. Emily Grace Markham. Brianna Mason. We'd like to note she also obtained her associate's degree from Walter State. Gabrielle Massengill. Nicholas McCorkle. Kendall Alexis Shelby Medley. Joseph Samuel Meyer. Chloe Ann Miracle. Emma Grace Miracle. Gracie Murray Nash. Jackson Andrew Nelson. Cameron Scott North. Christopher Vaughn Orr. Bailey Reese Osborne. Logan Joshua Osborne. Luke Andrew Osborne. Andrew Lee Overton. Bryant Winslow Post-Jones. Ethan Powell. Connor Mackenzie Powers. Caleb Powers. Haley Morgan Price. Cadence Sierra Rains. Landon Sean Reese. Logan Rice. Ashlyn Hope Rogers. Destiny Nevaeh Rogers. Roland, excuse me. Grace Marie Rutzebeck. Jenna Brooke Saylor. Madison Sellers. Kaylee Grace Sharp. Haley Nicole Smallwood. Jonah Lucas Smitty. Abigail Faith Smith. Carson Scott Smith. Alexandra LaShawn Snodgrass. Alicia Lisette Snodgrass. Alana Faith Stallworth. Owen Emmanuel Stallworth. Jacob Eli Serber. Thomas Tilly Jr. Devin Blake Venable. Cameron Vincent. Brett Michael Wallace. Jenabeth Elisa Wilburn. Savannah Lynn Williams. Jeremiah Luke Williamson. Noah Christopher Yauntz.
All right, let's pray. Bow your heads. Good and gracious Heavenly Father, this is the day, Lord. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Today is the combination of years of work, years filled with challenges and triumphs, losses and laughter, friendships and growth. Thank you, Lord, for getting us safely to this day. Thank you for the gift of family, friends, and teachers who have loved and supported us. Dear God, bless these graduates and fill them with the spirit of your love. Watch over us as we go about the rest of our day and lives. And I'll ask this in the name of your Son, Jesus, who unites us with one another and with you forever. Amen.
Thank you, Gracie. Graduates, if you would please rise. And audience, if you would please stay seated until all of our graduates have exited the gym. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. It is my honor and pleasure to present to you the newest alumni class of Cumberland Gap High School, the class of 2024.